morning. I want to say that questioning yourself, is that a good or a bad thing? You know, they say don't question God, right? Some people believe that we walk in the image of God. So, in a sense, God made us in the image of Him. So is it safe to say that maybe we should move accordingly? So we shouldn't necessarily question ourselves. Nephew, what's going on? We probably shouldn't question ourselves when it comes to different things. We should truly just believe in ourselves if it's something that we want to do or something that we want to accomplish. But if you don't question certain things, then you'll just go along with anything. And you don't want to just fall for anything, you know what I mean? So, not to sound like I'm rambling, but sometimes you got to question some stuff. Sometimes you got to question some stuff. Like, maybe you got to ask, why am I put in this position? You know, in order to get anywhere, you gotta tap into the why. You gotta tap into the why. But you can't beat yourself up though. Don't take the questioning to the level of beating yourself up. Because now it's like your intuition should then kick in. You know right from wrong. So you know when you're doing something wrong, you can feel it. When you're doing something right, you can feel it. So sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. Go with your gut with things and don't question yourself too much. Self-doubt and self-belief can it can cause failure, you know what I mean? So be cautious of how much you question yourself. You feel me? It's a beautiful day to be alive, y'all. The most important thing you can do is move with pure intentions. I'm not saying that, you know, you're going to be perfect, things are going to be perfect, but your intentions got to be good. So when you move with pure intentions and you go with your gut, you trust your intuition, you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. Because I'm going to be honest, like, a lot of times I struggle with the fact that sometimes certain discussions, certain topics that are touchy, when you're talking to people about things that they are not necessarily into or things that they can't relate to. That's where the friction comes in. That's where, like, debates. Some debates are healthy and some debates are not. So you got to be mindful of that. You got to be careful of that. You got to protect your energy and be mindful of who you share your thoughts, your ideas, you know. But I'll tell you this. What comes, if you know, whatever comes from the heart should be received by the heart. So no matter what, once you speak from your heart, it should be received from the heart. You know what I'm saying? So, but this like some early morning intervention type, vibing type shit that I'm doing right now. Just letting it out, letting it pour out of me, you know what I mean? No diddy. Just letting it all out. Hopefully I can drop a jewel or two that somebody can take with them, carry with them for the remainder of their day. First of all, I don't know who you are by saying is all Americans rich. I'm like broke as shit. I don't have no money. So somebody said, are all Americans rich like you? To have a car is rich man's blessing. Oh man. So no, I'm far from rich. Not even close to being rich. I would definitely say to have a car is a blessing, because not everybody in America has a car. Not everybody in America can afford a car. So, like this jacket, thanks, man. If you want to put yourself in a better position, I don't know what country you coming from, but you gotta take your mind and allow your mind to expand to the point of creativity. Allow your mind to push you to the point of your belief system that you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to change your situation, you can do it. But it starts with a vision. First, you got to visualize that you can do it. First, you got to visualize that you want to be in a better situation. You want to move out of the country you live in. You want to be in a more financially stable situation. You can do it. People have done it, and it's not by luck. They didn't do it by luck. If you're a religious person, faith without works means nothing. First of all, you got to believe, you know what I mean, that you can accomplish whatever it is that you can accomplish, right? And once your belief system, then you got to set goals. You got to set short-term and long-term goals, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be able to accomplish those things if you just set the goals to do it. That's all. Good morning, good morning. I'm sorry, y'all. Good morning. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling this morning? Hope all is well. I think I'm gonna go to the gym. Typically, I go to sleep when I get on, but I think I'm gonna hit the gym. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to sleep. What am I talking about? I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I might edit a little bit of content, get this content out the way. So far, 1-6. So out of 4 or 5, I can get them joints done. And then the long joint gonna be that. I'm gonna do all the interviews, boom, separately. Chop them joints up, boom, 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 boom for YouTube. Start putting them joints out there. I'm gonna pop the questions up. Wait. You know what I mean? And then yeah. So I'm super excited about the content that we got for the 90-10 rule panel discussion. Very, very successful. It's time for us to really take this thing to a whole nother level. We're gonna take it, we're gonna have it, it's gonna be real, real big, you know what I mean? That we're gonna do some venues where we're gonna invite a bunch of people there and it's gonna be popping. What are some of the things you would recommend to teach your children about financial literacy? Financial literacy, like I would definitely teach them about debt to credit ratios. I would teach them about CDs, which is certificates of deposits. I would teach them about mutual funds. I would also teach them that bank accounts, savings accounts is trash. You know what I mean? You hold your money in savings and checking accounts. It don't really make money. You got to make your money make money for you. Yeah, like I try to teach my kids to kind of like be entrepreneurs. You'll never make any money working for anybody. You know, you gotta leverage your job to put you in a better position. You gotta leverage your job to make money for you. You have to have more than one stream of income. You can't just have one stream of income. If you're working for somebody, you know, 9 to 5, 6 to 2, 11 to 7, whatever your hours are, jobs trap you. Jobs are a trap in a sense. What jobs do is they allow you to have sick time, days off, and benefits, and it make you feel like that you need them. When technically, all jobs have a cap, a ceiling. You can only make a certain amount of money working for somebody else. If you got your own company, or your own business, you know, skies is the limit. Skies is the limit. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want. Like right now, I'm getting ready to transition into turning my family and my family situation into a LLC and a trust. Like I wanna have everything that I own in a trust. God forbid anything happened to me, I don't want my kids to pay inherited taxes on a house that I paid for all my life. They have to pay taxes on it. What type of nonsense is that? Now, I didn't work for this house all my life, and God forbid I pass away, and now my kids is getting the house, and in order for them to get the house, they gotta pay inherited taxes on something that belonged to their father. What the fuck are they? Why are you paying taxes? Why are you taxing somebody for something that belonged to them? Like this world is like crooked, man. Like you gotta learn how to play the game. Like the other thing that I would teach them about financial literacy is basically learn how to play the game, the tax game. You have to learn how to play the game of taxes. Monopoly. You gotta learn how to do it. Seriously. And it's sad because, you know, all of this stuff should start at home. The education system is fucked up. You know what I mean? They trying to teach you about basic math and reading and all that kind of nonsense when it's good to have that stuff. It's good to know those things, but that stuff is not going to have you financially secure. Like, it's people that don't really know how to read that well that's rich as heck. People that haven't finished high school. Like, the majority of the richest people in the world probably got a high school diploma, or they didn't even go to college. But you want me to go get this degree, you know what I'm saying, pay this college degree off for the rest of my life, be broke, paying off these loans. I hear you. I disagree with it. So that's my tidbit on financial literacy. And as far as with my kids, with my children, I mean, that's just what I believe, how I move, what I think, you know. Do you think college is more important than understanding how money works and how to make it work for you? I think learning how money works for you and how it works is more important than college. I believe that college is bullshit. I think that college, you know, will give you a piece of paper that will allow you to bargain with positions and jobs and things of that nature. If you get the right college degree, then you'll have a better opportunity. But a lot of these degrees and like liberal arts and all this other kind of nonsense, just general stuff, a lot of the times that those degrees don't afford you a great opportunity just because you got a college degree. You know what I mean? Like, so ultimately, when it comes to the education aspect of it, I think that learning how to deal with people, learning how to communicate with people, and learning the basics of the way the economy works and money is more important than all of that, man. Boogie Boy Void, good morning, man. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, my brother. Proverbs 16:3, committing your words to the Lord can help you achieve your goals. So true. I need everybody to tap in with my boy, Boogie Boy Void is in the building, y'all. He's dropping some scriptures on us, man. We really need to put God first, no matter what. Like, even like, you want to put God before everything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us down here, we focusing on the material aspect. We're focusing on the luxury things that they have here and on this earth. And the things that are here on this earth shall pass, such as yourself. So we got to keep in mind, like, none of this stuff down here really even matter when you really sit back and think about it. None of this shit matters. You know, the most important thing should be the relationships you build with people, the way you talk to people, the way you make people feel. Like, that is important. You know what I mean? Making sure your intentions is pure, making sure that Um, you leave people better off than when they came. Like, that stuff is important. Humanity, things of that nature. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that none of this stuff really matter, man. It's all about relationships. It's all about relationships. What type of relationship do you have with your mom, your dad, your brothers, your siblings, your friends, your family? Like, those are the things that are super duper important. Like, you never see a bag of money, or you never see riches and gold behind a hearse. If you ever see a hearse driving down the street, it's family members driving behind the hearse. You don't see riches and golds and Bentleys that the person, nobody, when you go in that grave, I mean, you can't take that luxurious house with you. None of that stuff matters. You feel me? I'm only 16, but I've seen in others' lives that no matter how hard they work, they seem to end up struggling because they are relying on themselves. But when they lean on God, they make it through. Yo, you gotta lean on God. You gotta put God first, man. You know what I mean? You're right, man. McDonut fella. I like that. Mr. Donut fella. I like that. Keep that up, man. I need you to subscribe and hit the notification bell, man. Like that's a dope joint, man. Like, I want you around. I need you in the building, man. We need this the type of energy that we need to keep in this chat, in this live. You know what I mean? I'm actually going to start a Discord as well, man. That we can just, be in the same room with people that's just like ourselves. A lot of people don't realize, like, when we're all on the road, right? We can all drive on the road, right? Right? And we can be going in the same direction. We're all going in the same direction, right? But we all have different destinations. We all have different destinations. The goal is to stay in your lane and kind of like move in a direction with people that's moving in your direction, the same destination. That's what you want to do. I don't know if that sounds confusing, but like, it's very, very important for you to make sure that you kind of like you make sure you go in the same direction as other people, because that's important. What's going on? Say what's up to my peoples, man. That's my neighbor, good brother.
What's going on, buddy?
I'm here. I'm talking positive. This is my positive morning thing that I do. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna have to look at it.
yeah, you gotta tap in. We ain't perfect. Yo, you know what? One thing I like about you, man. We had some, when we first went to the gym, and we spoke about God and thing. I had a lot of respect for you from that day forth. You know what I'm saying? We ain't perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? But I had a lot of respect for you when we talked, and you said you read your scriptures in the morning time and things of that nature. Yeah, so we're all trying to.
Y'all prepared for that.
Oh no, it wasn't like that. That's the best part, when it's organic. Well, when it's organic, I could take it out. But you a man of God, so you always want to. Yeah. So, my neighbor, good brother, always showing positive energy, you know what I mean? But I don't know if I veered off, but the point I was trying to make is to double down on what I was saying. Try to make sure that you keep the right people around you, the people that's going in the same direction as you. We might not all end up with the same destination, but Try to go in the same path or same, direction as the people that's going, with you, the same vision, whether it's a positive direction, and you can always see when somebody is not going in the same direction as you. You can always feel it. Early on, when I first got on here, I was talking about whether or not you should question yourself, and questioning yourself is a tricky thing. You know what I mean? You got to go with your gut. So when something don't feel right and you around people and it don't feel right, sometimes you got to separate yourself. You got to separate yourself. Walk with those who walk with the Lord, and you'll never be led wrong. Yo, you right. Talk that talk. Talk that talk. I had a night last night that was like, I was struggling. I should have had a neck brace on. My head was snapping back. I was so tired. It's crazy. I don't know if y'all still gonna be here, but I gotta jump out the car for a minute. I ain't gonna jump off the live though, y'all. I'm back. I'm back, snitches. That was funny, wasn't it? Yo, I knew Boyd was gonna be cracking up at that. That just goes to show you I got a little silly side to me, man. I feel like sometimes I get on here and then I'm all like intellectual, philosophy, grounded and focused. Sometimes you just gotta be silly and have a good time, man. But typically that's like when Blake get on here. Blake, you know what I'm saying? When I pick Blake up from school, Blake be having me vibing. When Angie on here, when Angie baby on here, she be having me, you know what I mean, loosen up a little bit. No Diddy. I loosens up, but it ain't no Diddy type time. You know what I'm saying? I loosens up though. Yo, I just want to know if anybody ever seen dang, what was Martin's laughter is the medicine to the soul. Yo, who remember when Martin said he was with his friend? He had this stand-up comedy. He was like, yo, he was with his friend. And they was in the pool. And he was like, My friend went in the pool and he came out the water and he was like, yeah, man, I seen you and you had the water glisten all over your body. What movie was that when Martin said his friend said, yeah, you had the water was glistening all over your body. Martin said he looked at him like, why would he be saying that water is glistening all over my body? Anybody remember that stand up? RK all the way from India. Yo, my guy RK, how you doing, man? Good morning, my brother. Hey, Void, what movie was that? I mean, what stand-up was that? It was a Martin stand-up. Yo, these right here is tiger beads, right? Tiger stones, supposed to give you energy. I don't know if y'all notice, but I wear these Jones all the time. I don't know if it helps. I don't know if it works. It's supposed to give me strength. I like to play with these balls right here. I mean, no Diddy. I like to play with these Jones though. They cool, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get my phone real quick. I'm gonna look it up. In India is the evening time. What time is it over there? RK, what time is it? Oh, it's 5. Yo, in India, it's 5:10 p.m. p.m. It's 7:40 a.m. here. It is 5:10. That's crazy, man. That goes to show you, don't get caught up in your own like little space, your own environment. It's a big world. It's a big world out here, y'all. It's a big world. I like to play with these balls is a quote I will never forget. Man, listen, man. These balls right here. It's more wild. Where are you? McDonut. What country are you in? It's 4:40. I think I found the movie. Washington State.
All up in your ass.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. See how it sounds about right?
Oh man, that herb got you bugging or something. What the fuck are you doing? Something? Used to wear these tight red shorts that used to ride all up in your ass. Yo man, that herb got you bugging or something. What the fuck are you doing? No it don't. I remember how we would go swimming in the creek. Remember when we go in the water? I remember we would get to the creek and you would dip your hair in the water and you come up and you shake it like that and your hair would lay right over your right eye. You had that good hair. Everybody had thought you had Indian in your family. The fuck are you saying, man? I remember how you would just dip your body in the water, you would come up. The water would just glisten all over your body. You used to wear these tight red shorts that used to ride.
I forgot he was talking about. Yo, I forgot he
Yo,
commented
man, that
on.
herb got you bugging.
I forgot he commented
you
on his.
doing?
I forgot he commented on his shorts that he had on the swimming trunk. He's like, oh, I remember you used to have those red tights that used to ride. I mean, I wish another man would comment on the swimming trunks that I got on and how they riding up in my ass. He said, yeah, you got that nice hair, that good Indian hair. And then you came up out the water and it was glistening all over your body. Yo, top 2, no Diddy, right? Top 5, no, all right, since it's a chat, we're gonna say, who's your favorite comedian? I'm gonna start first. Tommy Davidson Jr., my top one. Yo, the hoochie baby. Eddie Murphy, okay. Frank Colonino Lavelle. I'm sorry, I can't even read this morning, man. In my country, my favorite comedian is Kapil Sharma. I'm gonna have to look him up. Eddie Murphy is definitely a good John. These other names, I don't know who these people are. Frank Colonino. I'm gonna have to look him up. Crawford. I'm gonna have to look that dude up. So who's your number 2? Number two. Oh, he does impressions. Number 2 comedian, Charlie Murphy. You got his boots all over the Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy was definitely funny too, man. I give it. I'll say my second would be Baby Johnson giving out the dope ones. Bernie Mac, oh for sure. Bernie Mac was definitely a funny one. Definitely Bernie Mac. Joe Coy, I gotta look him up. For sure. But listen, to all those that's in the live, I appreciate y'all, right? I want y'all to definitely double down and go back and look at, you know what I gotta start doing? My lives, the lives that we have, I gotta go and title them, because right now they're just up there and they don't have no title to them or anything like that. So even if I told y'all to go check out a live, you wouldn't even know which one to look at. So I'm gonna have to go through all of my lives and I'm gonna have to title them joints or whatever the case may be. But what I was gonna say was, we got a lot of dope interviews that's gonna drop. I actually just edited three of the interviews last night alone. Just last night, 3 of the interviews got done. Modern language got done. Who else? T Teller, the artist. T Teller _faces got done. Son of 215 got done. Yeah. When I go back in the crib, I'm gonna stay up for a little bit. I'm gonna knock out Brian Jennings and then the young boy Shy Cloud. I'm gonna knock them out. Then the biggest one that we have is the 90-10. 90-10 is gonna be dope. 90-10 is gonna be definitely dope. It's gonna be dope. Super, super dope. Tired. I'm about to hop off this live, y'all. I usually brush with y'all every morning. This morning was the first morning that I didn't do it. Typically, I like to brush with y'all. You know what I mean? Grooming is very, very important. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take care of yourself first. If don't nobody take care of you, gotta take care of yourself, baby. You gotta do that. Oh, what you cutting your head with? Oh, what you mean, like shave? Are you trying to say my head shiny? Like that, I mean, where we going with this conversation? Come on. Where are we going with this conversation about my head? I'd rather not share that information with you. It's like, no, I use a 5-blade Gillette, and I use aloe shaving cream for sensitive head. You know what I mean? Because my head is sensitive, you know. Sensitive skin. That's what I use. You know what I mean? I like it. Put a little bit of Nair on my head afterward. Not Nair, I'm sorry. Ten Skin. I put that on there. And then I put a little bit of cologne on there. Nice little bit of shea butter. Because in the summertime, this thing be shining like Mr. Clean, baby. Yeah, so I think I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You know, thanks for the comment, man. Looks good. I appreciate it. It's actually got little stubs on it now. It's time I gotta actually shave it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna shave it today. I gotta work on the Discord. I'm definitely gonna have it in the link in the bio. I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to do an Instagram Discord or like, I don't know. I don't know how to go about making a Discord yet. So that's the problem. So I ain't going to say it's a problem, but that's the dilemma, I'll say. It's not a problem, more of like a little dilemma, you know what I mean? I guess a dilemma is a problem. I don't know. We ain't going to play off words, but you know how? Listen, man, look, follow me on Instagram, right? My Instagram is BSMNT_Talk. BSMNT_Talk. And if you follow me on the gram, and maybe we could discuss it and you can help me out and you could be the moderator. You could be a moderator on that joint, man. Let's do it. We could do it. You know what I'm saying? We can figure it out together. You could be, you know, a moderator. You know? That's what's up. That's what we gonna do, man. But listen, love and hair grease. I'm giving out all the hair grease because I don't got no grease, so I'm gonna give it all to y'all. Listen, stay focused, stay grounded, and like I always say, a house without a basement is a rancher, right? And the right gust of wind come through, that joint gonna blow down. You know what I'm saying? The right tornado, the right hurricane, the whole crib gonna go down. But if you got a basement, that means you have a structure. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Boogie. That means that you have shelter. You know what I mean? A basement gives you shelter. So always build your basement. Always build your foundation before you do anything. You always want to start from the bottom. If you start up here, right? You never know how far the fall is. You don't even know what you're falling into, right? But if you start from the bottom, you already know what it feels like to fall down. You already know what it's like to come back down because you've been there before. So the goal is to just push yourself up. Push yourself up, slowly but surely. Don't skip the steps. Don't skip the process. Basement Talk.